to the Sunseeker 90 Ocean. 88 feet, 11 inches of luxury, style, performance, status, and of course that legendary Sunseeker true ocean seafaring capability. So as you can see, it's a beautiful yacht. It's just under 90 feet, but it has a beam of 23.5 feet. And that allows this yacht to have the interior space and amenities of what would traditionally be a 100-foot yacht in a slightly shorter 90-foot package. So if you're looking in the 100-foot yacht space, the 90 Ocean is worth the consideration. And the first thing we're going to show you is the expansive swim platform. Now, as yacht buyers, you'll be familiar with the swim platform that accommodates a tender and drops down into the water. And this has that, but it's not the entire platform. Because we have so much room, we can accommodate a large tender and only a portion of our platform lowers down into the water. So we still have the remainder of our swim platform that always stays above water. And here we have an electric stairway slash gangway that can extend into the water for swimming, that can go out to the dock, or even elevate in certain docking or European docking situations where you need elevation. So you have that very flexible electrically powered ladder, the platform that lowers in, and here, as part of our Beach Club swim platform, we have a pop-out electric grill, and we have the new Sunseeker Extend trademark seating system. So when this is closed, this is a traditional stern of a yacht, and you have the name of your yacht and so on here. But when this is open, it accommodates a huge volume of luxurious swimming and lounging here on the swim platform. Now, this does more than that though. This also, we move this into an upright position. We open the glass railings here, completely open. This goes up and extends out this way with the backrest this way. So this gives you luxurious seating and at cockpit level. So it also expands your cockpit and your cockpit seating. So this huge swim platform is incredibly versatile for accommodating a tender, for accommodating a wave runner. We have special C-bob compartments, and this closes or reconfigures to accommodate cockpit seating in multiple different variations. So that gives you a look at the Sunseeker Ocean 90 swim platform. So I'm going to ask my camera person to please join me on the yacht here. Watch your step. I'm going to give my wonderful camera girl a hand as she comes aboard. There we go. Okay. So let's come up into the cockpit of the Sunseeker Ocean 90. And we'll give you a few of the highlights of the cockpit here. So Sunseeker is moving towards flexible furniture, so you can have whatever type of seating configuration that you prefer. Now, I really like this table. It's a beautiful wood table, of course, and it opens to expand. But right now, it's kind of in the coffee table position. We can expand the size, but just as importantly, we can raise this table so it becomes more of a traditional dining table configuration. So we can raise it and we can expand the size. And of course, if the extend seating is up, we have a huge cockpit, dining, and entertaining area. And even, you can, depending on the height you want to set this, even kind of a standing cocktail table as well. Now, I'm going to ask our camera person, we're going to look here. Now, if you're enjoying your swim platform and your cockpit, you got to have an ice maker. And here is a heavy-duty ice maker putting out lots of ice right here, readily at hand. We have our sink and sushi cleaning station, storage, of course. We have storage cabinets here and here. We have our cockpit docking station for handling the boat from the cockpit. And of course, European style docking is traditionally like this, stern to, which is why you have that big electric gangway that can extend out from the swim platform. But in the United States, it's often side to side docking, and we have big doors on both sides of the cockpit. So however we've docked our boat, we have easy access and egress and exit both into and onto the dock. So that gives you a little look at the Sunseeker 90 Ocean cockpit. I'll show you too. Remember, we have the wonderful swim platform lounge area, but sometimes we want some shade. So it's a one touch, and if you can take a look, Danny, you'll see our sunshade extending to give us some excellent shade on the platform. And the platform also has some nice places to have beach-style parasol umbrellas so that we can really have extensive shading throughout our swim platform, by the grilling area, and anywhere that we want to be on the platform, we can really have extensive shading. Now, let's take a look inside this beauty. Welcome to the main salon of the Sunseeker 90 Ocean. And as you can see, it's expansive. And this is where that 23.5-foot beam really comes into play. This salon is massive. Even for a 90-foot yacht, this is a massive salon. We have ample, comfortable seating, and also kind of European style, we have big sliding doors on both sides. So it's a little hot this evening, so we have everything closed up for air conditioning. But if it's a cool evening, we can open all of these doors, almost the entire cockpit side, and two large sliding doors, as you can see here and there, open to allow all the nice fresh air in on a cool, fresh evening. So, full-size dining for 6. Just quite the social and entertaining environment. I think you could have the best super party ever in the salon of the Sunseeker 90 Ocean. So a dining table, and the boat is configured kind of American style so that the galley is open to the main salon. We have ample refrigeration and cooling. Here is a substantial wine cooler right here. And here's our galley. So this is kind of a fun galley. Like I said, this is kind of American style entertaining where the hosts are preparing cocktails, preparing hors d'oeuvres. Everyone's part of the action. And we have extensive refrigeration. Here is our refrigerator, of course, freezer, 2 refrigerator and freezer drawers here. Of course, this is a Sunseeker, so these are all water cooled. That means that the heat doesn't get released into the salon, but gets released into the water because these are all water cooled systems. So more efficient, quieter, and doesn't contribute any heat to the interior of your salon area. We have exit here, of course, great for crew to be able to sneak in and out as needed for hors d'oeuvres, serving, etc. Ample storage throughout. Mealy cooktop and oven. and stemware is here. Very nicely organized and ready to go for socializing. Now, this boat has a day head so that everyone is accommodated without having to go below deck. Danny, I'll let you take a quick shot of the day head. The other thing I want to point out too that Sunseeker does that I really enjoy, you don't notice it at night, but the gunnels of this boat, the side railings, have large glass pieces. So they're very high, they're very solid, they're very safe and sturdy, but when you're seated, you still see through your windows to the water level because it's glass all across the gunnels of this boat. So it looks nice from the outside, it's a nice styling cue, but it really adds functionality on the inside because I have no obstruction to my view. Looking this way, looking that way. As I'm looking out here, I can see the water all around my boat. We have the boat brightly lit so you can see everything, but throughout this boat, of course, you can adjust to different levels of lighting. You can reduce the lighting intensity. You can do all kinds of different things to adjust the lighting to the mood of the event. I find lighting has such a dramatic impact on the interior of a yacht, and Seeker does a nice job of giving lots of flexibility for either bright lighting like this or very subdued lighting. So here we'll come up into the helm station. Little breakfast nook that's kind of a perfect place to start your day. And the helm station itself. Now, two people driving this boat have premium seating that's fully electrically adjustable. So you notice that I can go down, I can go up, I can go back, I can go forward. And for someone who's shorter, I have a footrest right there on both seats. We spec all of our boats with Garmin electronics, and you can control everything from this boat, on this boat from these Garmin electronics. Here is one of the several camera views that are available here, hopefully, if we'll get that to come up for us. Let's see. And we just up, I promise, but sometimes things in a live stream don't always work perfectly. Here's all of our lighting controls. I can do fun things. I can adjust the brightness of my feature lights. I can turn console switches on and off and just do some fun things so that if this upper lighting is off, I can still see what I'm doing here. And this helm station is well equipped with lots of skylights, making for a very open feel, or of course, if it's bright sun, you can close those for shade as well. This boat is equipped with twin V12 man diesel turbo engines producing 1,900 horsepower each. And those engines are highly regarded in the yachting industry. Very powerful, very smooth, and a very high power density. So it's not a huge engine block. Really well regarded. Those man diesels will push this boat to 30 miles per hour. So this is a very large boat that can run 30 plus miles per hour, which is kind of exciting. Alternatively, if you want to cruise at about 15 miles per hour, you have a range approaching 1,800 miles of range. So with Sunseeker seafaring capability, twin man diesels, and a large fuel capacity, you can take this baby anywhere life takes you. Now, our staterooms are divided. So in the bow of the boat, we have our VIP stateroom, which is separate from all the other staterooms on this boat. So depending who you're with, depending who you're accommodating, you have a separate VIP stateroom, which we're going to show you. Then you have the master stateroom and 2 additional staterooms that are completely separate via a different stairway. But we're going to show you the VIP stateroom first. So we're going to go right down this way. So here you have your expansive VIP stateroom. Big windows, very high headroom, and of course a nice ensuite restroom for the VIP suite guests to enjoy. These are electrically operated shades, so you can adjust shades and lighting right from bed. Pretty cozy. Of course, a great television set. And a little desk and closet, which I'll let Danny show you this wardrobe closet as well on the camera. So Danny, when you come over here, we'll just take a look at the wardrobe. Take your time, show the little desk. And again, the VIP suite is completely separate from the other staterooms. So we're back up above decks to the helm. And the master stateroom and the 2 additional staterooms are accessed via this stairway, and we're going to show you those. And this is a really cool master stateroom. Big windows, electrically controlled shades, control right from bed. Beautiful restroom shower, which we'll show you. Danny, you're kind of in the wardrobe area. If you maybe just open one of those closets, or I can open if you'd like, but this is almost a walk-in style closet, so that you have wardrobes here and here and here and here. Just show the shower too, Dan. I'm sure you show the shower. You have your owner's desk right there, doing some work or working on the computer, and of course a little coffee nook. I don't think there's any better place to enjoy a little fresh French press coffee on the south of France, the Côte d'Azur. Get some real French coffee and really enjoy it. I like the lighting settings too. It's fun to kind of adjust the settings. So we have the bright setting. We can reduce the settings somewhat. And we can reduce it, I believe, a little bit more. And so on. So I really enjoy the ability to adjust the lighting in this boat to the mood. And this is a master suite worthy of the name. This is impressive. And again, that extra wide beam of the Ocean 90 means that your 90-foot yacht has a master suite that is really unrivaled in the 90-foot class. We'll show you our guest suites here, but on the way out, I'll just point to the fact that this is storage here, but this can also be a owner washer dryer. So if you'd like to, and of course we have a washer dryer in the crew quarters, but if you'd like an additional washer dryer inside the boat, you can accommodate that here and here. And we're going to show you that closet right behind you too to show that. Oh, let me get that for you. Okay. Very nice. There we go. So as you can see, any of the 4 staterooms are extremely welcoming. Everyone has their own restroom and shower. Everyone has a beautiful TV. Everyone has big portal-wide, their own climate control, reading lights. Really, every one of your guests is going to feel pampered aboard the 90 Ocean. So welcome back to the main salon. Not sure that I can think of a better place to spend time wherever you choose to anchor or dock your boat. Just, again, 90 feet, of course, is a large yacht, but for a 90-foot yacht, this is even exceptionally large on the interior. And I'll point out again, all of those sliders can open. And you have large sliders that open on both sides, so if the weather's nice, you can really enjoy the fresh air in your main salon. And why don't we take a walk up to the flybridge? Danny, I'll let you lead the way. You're going to take this stairway right up to the flybridge. And this is the expansive and quite appealing flybridge on the Sunseeker Ocean 90. So how many people can sit at that table? A lot. How many people can sit there? How many people can sit here? How many people can sit here? This seems like the best party spot on the water to me. And if it's a cool evening or we want to see the stars, this entire roof opens to the sky. So you see, this is a huge sunroof that allows you to completely open your flybridge to the sky. And this Sunseeker Ocean 90 is equipped with might be the coolest hot tub ever to where you and your guests can enjoy a fantastic evening soaking in the hot tub under the stars. I mean, you can have a great party for 25 people up here just on the flybridge alone. And there's so much space. I can even walk all the way around our hot tub. I mean, wow. So that gives you a look at the Sunseeker Ocean 90 flybridge. And as I said, twin man V12 turbo diesels push this boat over 30 miles per hour, roughly 30 knots. And I imagine, haven't run this boat yet, but running this 90-foot beauty at 30 knots, that's a thrill. I think it's worth every penny just for that. Danny, I'll let you lead the way down back to the cockpit. So we're back in the cockpit. You saw dock access door there. You see another big dock access door here. And look at how comfortable and inviting the walkway is to the bow. Remember that our gunnels have glass on the lower half to allow unobstructed views from inside the main salon, but we still have a very, I'm 6'5", we have a very tall and substantial gunnel so that everyone is safe, children, elderly people, everyone feels comfortable and secure. You see how high these gunnels are with a good sturdy railing, but we have that glass to still give us that unobstructed view from the main salon. And we're gonna go check out another one of the great parts of this boat, which is the bow seating. So the extreme width of this boat allows us to have seating. Normally you would just have this center lounger and you would just have a little room to walk. Because this hull is so wide, it gives us 2 additional seating areas with tables, in addition to our large sunning area, in addition to seating in front of the windshield. And I imagine that if you're in a quiet, secluded anchorage and you want a little more subdued lighting, you pop up these lights for kind of a candlelight effect. And there are 4 of these out here in the bow seating area. These accommodate sun parasols, big sun umbrellas to give you shade up here. And of course, you're gonna want some cold beverages while you're up here. So we have twin ice cold beverage containers built right into the bench. And Danny, it might be good to come up here to the bow and just do a shot looking back. to give people an idea. Heavy duty ground tackle, 2 winches, 2 big stainless anchors right here at the bow. This boat's not going anywhere when she's at anchor. I mean, as you can see, between the swim platform, the cockpit, the extend seating that allows you to reconfigure either the cockpit or the swim platform area, this area, the massive flybridge, just your outdoor dining and entertaining space on this boat is massive. And then you combine that beautiful main salon and galley, it's really tough to beat. So you're combining all that luxury, all that space in a high performance, true seafaring hull from Sunseeker Yachts that can run at 30 knots, or dial it back to 15 knots and you can go approximately 1,800 miles cruising range. And you can go to all the cool spots without ever having to stop for fuel. Of course, many Sunseeker 90 Ocean owners employ crew. We're going to show you the crew quarters. Make sure you know that your crew is well attended to as well. Danny, what I'll have you do is I'll have you slowly walk around that side and meet me at the crew quarters entrance. So come on over here, we'll show you the crew quarters. I'll let Danny lead the way. We're gonna go through here and into the main crew quarters entrance. Hopefully we will not lose our internet connection. Your crew is very comfortable as well. So go ahead, show the berths for the crew. Washer, dryer, nice restroom. And we're going to give you a little look at the engine room, show you what powers this beauty. You've got our twin V12 man turbo diesels. You've got 2 generators, chillers, everything that it takes to keep this beautiful yacht running smoothly and fast and reliably. These man diesels are 1,900 horsepower each, and they're connected to what's called a V-drive. So this is the shaft drive boat. V-drive allows the engines to be placed further aft for better weighting of the boat and giving you more interior space, such as this really nice crew quarters. So your crew is going to be very comfortable on long cruises. we are back in the cockpit. These glass railings fold open and the extend system can come up straight this way so that the seating and the backrest faces this way, really expanding the cockpit space. Or this whole entire seating completely folds away so it just looks like the traditional transom of a yacht. Right there we have a fold-out grill. Super fun to be able to grill on the swim platform. And like I said earlier, although this swim platform goes down for launching and retrieving your tender, only a portion of it goes down. The remainder, you stay up out of the water with access to your gangway and access to the platform, even if the lowered portion is in the water. You see our nice sunshade here. There's an additional sunshade that extends from the flybridge roof as well, just like this, that comes out. And there's multiple places to put sunshade parasols throughout the swim platform and on the bow seating that you saw earlier. So this was our first live stream ever. We hope that it worked. We wanted to show you one of our favorite boats, the Sunseeker 90 Ocean.